Kite. Okay. Oh, okay. Is this what we doing? Yo, is this gonna be scary? Because I don't do that. Yo, look at this thing. All right, Hunter x Hunter episode 77, and as things seem to continue to go according to Jink's plans, we've now met up with Kite, and there's this Queen Chimera Ant situation seemingly going on in the background for now. And I've been thinking a little bit. It kind of got put into the forefront of my mind a little bit more after watching episode 1 of the original 1999 version last video, that the entire objective of Hunter x Hunter seems to be for Gon to find Jink. That's always been the main goal, and they established that from right at the start, but there's always been something that's not necessarily getting in the way of it, but it's just been like an obstacle to help us get stronger before we can actually make some progress with finding Jink. First of all, the hunter exams. Obviously, we have to become a hunter so we can get Jink's clues, and then there's Greed Island, right? How do we get Greed Island? We have to go to Yorknew, then all of this Kurapika and Phantom Troop stuff is going on, and then Greed Island itself happened, and now that we've completed that, now we're face to face with Kite. Now, I think the thing that's going to, I guess, be the quote-unquote obstacle that's going to help us, get a little bit stronger. I don't think this is intentional from Jink, but it seems like this Chimera Ant situation with this queen, she's trying to give birth to a king. That's going to be the thing that is, the roadblock to us actually finding Jink in this arc. And considering how long this arc is, I really don't know how deep this whole situation is going to be. And the longer this search for Jink goes on, the more intrigued I get about it. Like I've been saying, I have a pretty good idea in my head of how it could potentially turn out. I don't know. But the longer it goes on, the more I want to know. And I'm really excited to see more of a Gon and Killua, at least in action in this arc. I get the vibe some really cool things are going to happen. And I said last video I was going to do my best to do 2 episodes per video. I'm just going to play it by ear. If I finish an episode and I want to go straight into the next one, I will. Or if I feel like I don't have enough to talk about with that 2 episodes, then I'll do 2 episodes. We'll just see how we go. Like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon for early access and uncut watch-along versions of all these Hunter x Hunter reactions if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Alright, unease and sighting. Let's see what we're doing. Sighting. Are we gonna see this queen or something? Oh, Gon being interested, man. Ah, okay, here we go. This must be why he's here with the ants. Gon is so intrigued, man. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Interesting. So how did what's the deal with this queen? Ooh, more people? Okay, there's 7. Good, this pleases me. Good. Oh, hey, yo? What's the big dude? So he said there's 7 total, right? So what, we're missing 2? Spinner Claw. Freaks? You already knew. It's becoming more and more of a big deal as we get into the show. Are they gonna know about the Zoldycks? Dude, Gon and Killua are really those guys. Are they talking about Gon? Montayuras. What are these names? Stick dinner. Banana. Ooh, dog. Oh, that's good. It's a good playoff last episode. Ooh. It looks pretty small though for what we were dealing with. Okay, maybe it's not that small. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the mystery. It's good. I like it. One. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to see a map. Wow, let's go.
サザンピースに奇妙な生物の一部が持ち込まれたらしいな。
Another auction.
許可証を持つハンターに高く買い取ってもらいたがってたな。
こちらでございます。
Interesting. Yeah, okay.
こんな大きな足を有する昆虫は
What happened with this queen, man? The queen was clearly injured, so this could be from the queen.
季節が発達した結果、人間の指のように変化したんじゃない？
Evolved.
そうだね。
Oh, and it was talking, you know? Yeah, okay, okay. Maybe someone did some Nen thing to this thing, man. I don't know.
キメラアント。
It's a mystery. Let's get involved.
海辺の町にその昆虫の足を拾った人がいるらしいの。
Oh, okay. Maybe we're gonna see the queen then.
俺たち一緒に行ってもいい？
That's kind of sounding like where the queen potentially was. There was water. There might have been an ocean in a cave.
プロのハンターが2人も加わってくれれば、こっちも心強いし
Oh,
ね。
I'm glad they see Gonna Killer with this way.
さんの息子とトルディ
Yeah, it's big time. It's so dope.
ごめんなさい。
This is a wholesome group, man. I'm here for it. Dude, Gon is just having the time of his life as well.
いいハンターは動物に好かれちまう。
With all these guys learning about
仲間に
Jing.
も恵まれる。
Makes me nervous, man.
ゴンも本物かもしれない。
Yeah, but this is good
敵
though.
に見つかっちまうぜ。
I like the constant build up of Gon like this, but man, this show, when things are really good, they can get really bad very quickly. This thing is terrifying, man. We eating bats?
少ない。
The feet look
もっ
different.
と大量の大きい餌がいる。なんで巨大化を？
それは生き残るためさ。
I think it's grown larger to give birth to the king, perhaps? Just purely out of survival? Evolution?
私は環境よりキメラアント自体の特性に起因してると思うの。
Okay.
他の生物に
Oh, what's that? Talk to me.
特徴があるからね。特徴って？
接触交配という特殊な産卵形態。
Phagogenesis.
キメラアントの女王は他の生物を食べることで、その生物の特徴を次の世代に反映させ
So
る。
what? We've been eating fish and a bat.
さまざまな生物を取り込むことで、その遺伝子が複合的に混ざり合った子孫を
Did she eat a human or something? This queen? I guess this is why the ants are quarantined, right?
繁殖能力はなく、働きアリや兵隊アリになるんだ。
Oh
女王自身
my.
がより優秀な遺伝子を持った子孫を残そうとする女王は常により強い
Dude, these chimera ants are demons.
第一級隔離指定種にされている。そいつに目をつけられたら終わりってことだな。鍵爪の大きさから想像すると。
Yeah, but we know this one is big.
人間なんてあっという間に食われちまう。
Killer was invested a little bit.
ああ、その通りだ。
This is good. This is good stuff.
来るな。あっち行け。レイナ、離れるなよ。
Are we important characters here?
この
Nice. Man, hey, this kid's lit.
お兄ちゃんに任せろ。レイナのことは絶対に守ってやる。
I just have a really bad vibe about this. Is this ant gonna rock up?
偉いわね。そんな大きな蛇が出てきたらお母さんだって怖くて動けなくなっちゃうかもしれないのに。やっぱり男の子ね、来るとは。
Kurt and Raina? I mean, they gave them names, man.
レイナもお母さんもずっと僕が守る。このエリアはそろそろ帰る頃。
This area, okay, they're all looking pretty big as well, man. Yeah, look, and they're all different. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, there's the bat. There's all sorts of seafood stuff.
私の使命は王を生むこと。
Oh, bring me bigger food.
より良い餌を探せ。
But how did we get here, though? That's what I want to know.
より強い王を生むためにより強い兵がいる。
Dude.
大丈夫か？
You know exactly what's gonna happen. Usually I jump the gun with things like this, but you know exactly what's gonna happen.
お兄ちゃん。レイナね、大きくなったら お兄ちゃんと結婚する。
Are they? Wait, aren't they siblings?
これだけあればお魚料理いっぱい作れるね。ああ。
Oh, here it is. Yeah, yeah. I'd be shitting myself too.
レイナ、大丈夫だ。
Oh my. Okay, it's a lot bigger than I
お兄
thought.
ちゃんがレイナを守る。
Is someone gonna save them, please?
レイナを守るって。あ、
Dude, is this what we doing? Is this what we doing? I feel the tone shift.
これはうまい。栄養価も高い。最高の餌だ。この生物がもっといる。
Alright, we're going down a very different road this arc. Has someone got a Nen technique to see old footprints or something?
というか、本体が生きてるとは限らないじゃん。
それ以前に本体が同じ島に流れ着いてるかど
Yeah,
う
true.
かもわからないよ。
少し離れた場所に打ち上げられたのかもしれないな。ここの潮はどっちから流れてるんだ？
ここは複雑で昼と夜で全く逆になるそうです。
What?
場所の特定は
That's
難しい
toxic.
ってことか。諦めるのは早いよ。
Yeah, gone. He's just having fun, man. God, he's kind of like Hisoka a little bit in that way. Only in that way. I'm very suspicious of everything right now.
そいつら多分2メートル以上あるぜ。あっという間に食われちまう。
What do you think, Kai?
旺盛な食欲、接触交配。
Yeah, if it's eating people. I hate it. They're getting. What is this because she ate people?
その方、一軍を率いる師団長に命ずる。栄養価の高い生物を捕らえてくるがよい。
What an interesting concept, man, and it's flying. Oh, there's all sorts of things going on here. Oh, that's kind of a dope shot, though.
出現した人間の遺伝子を持ったキメラアントカイトの不安はすでに現実のものとなっていた。
Wow. Alright, I'm gonna make this a 2-episode video because I just want to go straight into the next episode. And I don't necessarily think there's too much to unpack from just that. It was all, you can kind of take it at face value. Just the thing that I'm most interested in that I did comment on is how did we get to this situation with the queen? She was wounded, she was trying to recover. A queen's always this big, how did she get this big? But everything else is just a good time. Like Gon's having the time of his life and it's very heavily contrasted with, I guess, the horrors of what's going on with this queen stuff. So I like what they're doing to start off with. Very rapid reproduction. That tells you all you need to know.
体長2メートルにも巨大化していたなら人間などひとたまりもない。
Oh, the tone setting. Oh no. These people are all cooked.
なんだありゃ。
So was this just an inevitability that a queen would get this big?
栄養価の高い成長したものを狙え。行け。
Bro, imagine the king can use Nen or something. Wouldn't that be wild? But these people are just helpless. Look at this. It's him, the squadron leader. Oh shit. Hey, yo, they got the whole village.
キメラアントの女王は気に入った場所が見つかるまで移動を繰り返す。
That's a pretty sick place, if that's the way she's holding up.
もし体長2メートルもある女王アリが実在し、彼女が人間に目をつけたら、必ず村や町単位の集団施設
Yeah, okay. And this is Kite talking, right? And he's all over this?
ないわね。一応過去半年まで遡ったけど。
Maybe the towns are like off-grid?
目撃情報から調べた方がいいんじゃない ?2 メートルの昆虫を見た人がいれば大騒ぎになるだろ。もちろんやったわよ。
No one's surviving thus far. That's seeing it.
腕発見当日の海流データを出してくれ。
Yeah, okay, okay.
本体と腕が切り落とされたのは、本体がどこかの島に打ち上げられた後かもしれない。
Okay.
バルサ諸島全域が含まれるわね。
ミテネ連邦も可能性に入るってことだな。
NGL の自治区があるとこね。
Autonomous region.
東ゴル島もこの島にある。この2つなら情報はまず出てくる。
Right, yeah, of course. Of course.
機械文明をすべて捨てて自然の中で生活しようって連中が立てた。
Okay, okay.
通信手段は主に手紙。 交通手段は主に
No technology.
潜入取材を試みたテレビクルー3名が捕まって1人が処刑、2人は現在も拘留。
Remain in prison.
99% がネオグリーンライフの団
It's 2 million? Okay, that's a lot.
支援ボランティア。
もしもその国にキメラアントの本体
Ah, of course, that would make perfect sense.
NGL の人たちはどうすると思う？おそらく何もしない。
Yeah,
以前強力な伝染病が蔓延した
they just let it happen. This is just part of like nature evolving. And because there's no technology, of course, no one's heard anything about it.
すでに巣の建設を始めていてもお
Yeah,
かしく
yeah,
ない。
yeah. Kite, he got a little bit of Karapika in him. He's all over it. A little bit of Killua, very perceptive, very smart.
俺とお前どっちが大量の人間を女王様に
This guy's a crocodile.
勝負しよ
And now they've got egos.
なぜ俺がお前ごときの命令に従わねばならん。
とか言って負けんのが怖いんだ
They are rapid reproduction. They are evolving.
どうせならお前だけじゃなく他の師団長にも声をかけようみんなで競い合えば
Hey, the queen ain't gonna like this. Well, she would like that.
なるほど。その点には同意しよう。
Yeah.
餌の数が増えれば、俺は餌の質にもこだわる。女王様にはより栄養価の高い人間を食べていただきたいからな。
真面目一徹の
Turtle? Like a penguin?
きっと元になった人間の性格も生真面目だったのであろう。
Oh, from the sun. Oh my, that's tragic. This poor woman, man. Oh, she still puts out food for them. Why did they have to give the kids names, man? Just to kill them off. She had enough.
ちょっとあんた
Oh, she's not looking so good. I don't think she's eating.
まるで神隠しだよね。
Oh, not more kids, man. Uh-oh, here they come.
木の虫
Rip to this town. Oh, but... Yeah, okay. What if the ant recognizes... No, there's no way. Ignored her on purpose? Dude.
きっとあいつらだよ。あんたの子供たちもきっとあの化け物に連れ去られたんだよ。
They are your children. Oh, it's a nice little B plot going on there. I appreciate it.
よしよしこれだけ集めれば女王様もさぞ喜びに
Yeah, talk to him. No technology, my ass. Who are these guys? They seem to be going down pretty easily, which is good.
ケラは早めに駆除し
それがジャイロの命令。
Gyro, who dat?
何のことだ
俺たちの王の名前だ。
Their king's name. Okay, that shell is pretty OP though. Interesting. There's a lot going on. They're throwing a lot at us now.
黒い噂の国には一苦労。なんてね。
This ain't the time, my brother.
DD って知ってるか？
DD
D squared?
今世界中の都市部で急速に広まっている飲むドラッグだ。
And this is one of the guys.
ミテネ連邦
Okay.
80% 以上が生育していると言われて
Okay.
NGL の国内でその薬が。
あくまで噂だ。誰かが確かめて公表したわけじゃ
Something to do with gyro would make sense.
潜入捜査が見つかれば捕まって処刑されちゃうし。
Ah, maybe there's a big old conspiracy going on here.
処刑じゃない？
Homies,
NGL の秘密を探り
from the Hunter exams. I've forgotten both of their names. I'm so sorry. Pockle? Where's Hanzo? Bring Hanzo in here. Yeah?
幻獣ハンターとしてはこの目で確かめないわけにはいかないよ。
Oh, he might be dead.
ポンズ。
Ponzu, that's right.
一緒に行く
ダメだ。今回は危険すぎる。君はまだプロのライセンスを持ってないし。
Oh, she hasn't passed. That's right, because Killua would have stopped her from passing.
ルには文明の利器を持ち込めない。もし携帯や無線機を持ってるのがバレたら。
She's got the stuff, though.
だからこそ。
Yeah, I remember.
私が。いいえ、この子たちが必要だと思うの。
The wasps, the bees, that's right. Yep. Bring the old characters back. I love stuff like this. But I remember they said the homie here was struggling with Nen. But that was a while ago. But we'll see how far he's come, I guess.
今更だが確かめておきたい。本当に一緒に来るか？
もちろん。ほんと今更って感じ。
There's no way Gon is leaving
巨大なキメラアントがすでに
Kite
大
for
量に発生
anything
し
right now.
人間が
Plus, this situation is very intriguing.
俺は彼らを助けることを優先し、お前たちまで手が回らないかもしれない。
Now you can respect it.
自分の身は自分で守る。それが連れて行く条件だ。
I think they've got that down, or at least I'd hope so at this point.
逆にもし俺が危険な状況に陥った時には構わず逃げろ。いいな。
I hope that's not foreshadowing, but it says a lot about Kite's character at the very least, and it's nice. Bro, how many people at this point? This queen must be cooking up a pretty significant king.
なかなか大量だわ。あの亀じじいが人間の反撃にあったそうだ。
The turtle guy.
反撃
Yeah.
それはおそらく銃というものだ
Homie's
な
reading. Oh, he's just learnt about guns? Dude, what a situation this is. It's so weird, but at the same time, it's very creative.
人間が最もよく使う武器の一つだ。
何を言ってるや
Are they gonna learn about Nen?
人間も軍隊を持っているのか？
軍隊？
そう、あれはまさしく軍隊。
Hmm.
同じように組織され、強い権限を持つ指揮官によって。
Yeah, well, it's just like them, right? Yeah, exactly.
そういない奴らが言った名前とは何じゃ？
名前？
Oh, they don't have names, right?
俺とお前の性格が違うように人間にも様々な個性があって当然だ。何しろ俺たちも
Yeah, yeah, it's big for this guy specifically.
師団長ども集まれ
Yo!
師団長ども集まれ
They are really using every design possible for these things.
頭痛くならないか？
女王様も私たちみたく話せたらいいのにね。
Hmm.
これより私は王を生む準備に専念する人間を私に届ける
50 a day. But they got a big stockpile, no?
人間には我々と同じ兵隊がおり、多様な武器を持ち身を守ります。いくつかの方法があるのですが、いかがいたしましょう。
措置に任せるゆえ好きにせ
Interesting, they've got a lot of freedom here.
私どもに名前を持つ許しをいただけませぬか。私ども一人一人を分ける
Like a code.
希望のようなものでございます。
まあよい好きに
Yeah,
せ
do as you like, man.
ありがたき幸せ。
They're so different from the queen as they're derived from humans, right?
自己主張し名前などというものを欲しがり主のために競うように功をなそうとする反面
Yeah, obviously very human traits.
それを面白いと思う私もまた変わり者か
Mm.
薄くではあるが
Yeah, I can see that. But how did we get there potentially is what I want to know. Maybe just the little baby ants, you know, just nibbling on people.
過去を思い起こすがごとく生まれくるそなたの姿が浮かぶ我が王よ
She visualizing
必
that.
ずやこの世界の頂点に立つ王直属の参戦士お前たちの名は私自らつけてやろう
Okay, these are gonna be a big deal then.
出発前にカイトに言われたじゃん。俺が危険になった
This reminds me of when Gon and Kurapika talked on the airship ages ago.
ジンに認められたカイトほどの人がそんな状況になることがあるのかなって。
Hmm.
ジンは何か目的があって俺とカイトを合わせたってキルは言ってたよね。目的が何なのかまではわからないけど、どんな状況でも途中で投げ出したら即アウト。俺はジンの期待を裏切ることになる。だから逃げない。
Yeah,
そう
okay.
決めたんだ。
Yeah. Doesn't really shock me.
たく真剣な顔して言うからもっと深いこと言う。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
結局いつものゴンじゃん。
Yeah, it's just, it is what it is.
でも悩んだんだよ。頭の中でいろんなシミュレーションしたりして。
I guess this is big for Gon.
いくら考えたってゴンはゴン。誰かを見
It's
つけて
exactly
言わ
right.
れたってできるわけねえよな。
Yep.
俺は現場主義だからその場で考える。逃げる場合
Spontaneous.
時と場合による。
That's the assassin in him potentially still talking, which is good.
そこで彼らを待ち受ける過酷な運命をま
The
だ
cruel fate.
誰も知らなかった。
What's gonna happen, man? It's very, look, it's again, like, it's such a different tone to the past arcs. It reminds me a bit of Yorknew, but in a very different kind of way. When you think of Gonna Killua, you think of Heaven's Arena and Greed Island, which were very focused on, you know, getting stronger, having a good time, bonding together. We're jumping back and forth between this crazy developing situation with these Chimera ants, just like the title said, how rapidly things are developing. And then back to Gonna Killua. Gon was having the time of his life these last few episodes, and Killua was just enjoying being a part of it. But you felt the tone shift now, right? Now that Kite said, look, this is the situation. Like, if my homies are in danger, I'm prioritizing them over you guys, and if I'm the only one in danger, like leave me behind. And that's why Gon started thinking about all of this stuff. But I look at the ants, obviously, like, it's so interesting because they're starting to develop human characteristics and minds and whatnot. I was looking at them like compared to the Phantom Troop, right? So like, they're killing people. Gon's not gonna like that. The Phantom Troop, we still don't know exactly why they do it, but Gon has issues with the Phantom Troop because they were so willing to mourn over the loss of Uvo, but yet they just kill people like so willy-nilly. Like, how can they not feel bad about the people that they do kill? And to me, it's a Meteor City thing, that there's something going on there. I'm sure we'll learn more about that, but it's going to be interesting to see how Gon views this situation. It might just be completely the same thing to him. You know, he is young. Sometimes he's very simple with these things. If something interests him, he's about it. If he's opposed to it, he's opposed to it. He might just see these ants as killing people. That's enough for him, and he might go nuts with it. But it's very interesting. It gives you a lot to think about. So this arc is very long, so it doesn't surprise me that we are spending some time developing what's going on with the locations we're about to be in, the situations with the ants and our, you know, Gon and Killua and Kite's group. So there is a little bit of a build going on. Yorknew had a really good build that came in well after the arc was established, and the same thing happened with Greed Island. But this is right off the bat in this arc. We're getting straight into the build. The narrator, who is just consistently clutch, really setting the tone. And we've seen a lot of it already, but I fear that the worst is yet to come. We've got these 3 bodyguards for the king, and then the king himself is going to come. And at their core, they are still, you know, ants. They're still insects. It's that survival instinct. It's that survival of the fittest. But I imagine the more they develop these human characteristics, the more it's going to become, and as the queen insinuates at the end of this episode, you know, the king needs to stand atop the world. And the ants are already developing ideas that humans pose a threat to them. So you can see where they're going with this. And we've got a couple of old Hunter exam people potentially joining us as well. Pretty sure homie's name was Pockle. He was the guy with the bow and arrow. I think he was very lucky to pass the Hunter exams. I can't remember the exact circumstances that allowed him to pass. I don't know if he ever fought. Someone forfeited, and then obviously Killua's situation. And then I remember during the Yorknew arc, they mentioned him saying he was struggling with Nen. So we'll see where he's at now. But he has a Hunter title. Whether or not that's self-proclaimed, like he's given himself that title, a magical beast hunter, or if that means he's passed the secret hunter exam, right? And he's learned Nen the same way Gon Killua Karapika did. But the other woman, what was her name? Ponzu, right? She's not passed the hunter exam, right? Because she failed, essentially because of our homies the first time, and then because of Killua the second time. I remember seeing her there when Killua destroyed everyone. But we know she's going to be useful. She's got those wasps, so I'm glad they're incorporating some old characters. I want to see Hanzo come back, man. I'd love to see how Gon and Hanzo like stack up against each other now after so many arcs have passed since they fought. And Hanzo was a cool guy. He was a real homie. Obviously he was a demon in his fight with Gon, but that was just business. Like I want to see us like on the same side as Hanzo. That would be really cool. And given we're just introducing like random kids, giving them names, kind of giving them some characteristics, and then just killing them off. And look, I know the son, what was his name? I honestly can't remember, but considering that he's residing inside of this, you know, squadron leader Chimera ant, and part of him recognized the mother, maybe it was some instinct that made him spare her, or on the other hand, there was a lot of emphasis on he was looking for quality, so maybe he was looking at, you know, she might have been malnourished or something in that instance, and he wasn't interested, but he did have that flash towards her, so they're kind of showing that even though the kids are gone, they're still in there somehow. But where I was going with that is I'm very worried about Kite's group and Kite, because of that one thing he said about, look, if it ever comes down to if I'm in danger, just leave me. So I could see a situation where Kite tries to save his crew or something. But I don't know, I look at Kite's crew and I see the shadow beasts, man. Like some of the designs, it's not quite as like noticeable, the designs of his crew, as people like the Phantom Troop or other main characters are. And that's what I got from the shadow beasts. Like they were obviously very unique, but they were killed off almost instantly. And these ants are ruthless, right? And it seems they've already put Gon and Killua on a pedestal, Kite's group. So that's kind of insinuating to me that Gon and Killua is significantly stronger than them. But we'll see, man. This arc has me feeling an incredible incredibly different way than any of the other arcs have. And it's one of those things, because they've dropped the idea in here, like how much of this is Jinx's plan. You know, obviously Gon meeting up with Kite was part of Jinx's plan. The Chimera Ants being involved, I think that's up there with Gon meeting Killua in terms of like, I don't see a world where Jing could have planned for this. It just seems like something that seems to be happening at the same time. Like just one of those anime tropes potentially. The second we meet up with Kite, this queen situation starts to escalate. And obviously it's just to further the plot, but it's so different from anything we've dealt with. The Hunter exams, the Zoldyck family, Heaven's Arena, Greed Island, like the Phantom Troop have really been the only like antagonist sort of thing, right? Obviously there was like Genthru and stuff in Greed Island and whatnot, but that all felt very confined, like within Greed Island. Hisoka in the Hunter exams and in the Heaven's Arena, but again, all confined into very specific things. And I guess you could argue this could potentially be the same thing, like confined into like this one island, this one civilization of people that don't mess with technology. But the Phantom Troop aren't trying to like take over the world, you know? Hisoka's not trying to take over the world. They're just following their own agendas. And I guess that's what the Chimera Ants are doing as well. But there is a very significant emphasis on this king, you know, you need to stand atop the world. And if they see humans as threats, like they already do, maybe they're just gonna try and wipe out all humans, you know? So maybe this is like really like it was giving me Majin Buu vibes, like the way things were being birthed and there was such a build up, like from Dragon Ball Z, right? And that was very like, you could feel the gravity of that. Like that wasn't just affecting Earth, it was affecting the whole universe. So like, instead of having an instance that's affecting, you know, the Hunter exams or Heaven's Arena or the Greed Island, I can feel this affecting the world. So we're stepping things up a notch. I hope that all came across properly. It makes sense in my head. It's just me trying to verbalize like how differently I'm feeling about this arc. But you can see the direction it's taking, and I really want to see what really unfolds. I want more of the backstory, and I can already feel the emphasis being less on Jing already. You know, it's just about, you know, what's going on with these ants. Like this is the next thing. There's more emphasis on it. It's not the end goal. It's not Jing. It's everything that happens in between. I don't know if Gon knows that, but Gon seems very good at being like present. Like he seems immersed in this, man. But a lot of it is like, you know, he doesn't want to disappoint Jing. He doesn't want to let Jing down. Like Gon doesn't want to leave Kite's side because he's worried about how Jing would feel about that. And it's so interesting. Like Gon knows nothing about Jing. He doesn't know how Jing could potentially feel about that, but this what he feels is right. It's something that interests him, so he's going to go along with it. But I think that's going to do it for this. Like there's not really too much to really delve into. I know I talked a fair bit then, but a lot of this stuff I think is really easy to pick up like as it comes up on the screen. I think I did a pretty decent job of that. I'm curious as to how long it might take us to find these ants, find the queen, find the king, for all the fighting to start and happen, how many extra characters get involved. And these are the questions I love to have. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it. And we'll see you all in the next episodes of Hunter x Hunter.